Hello everyone, and welcome back to another stream. Today we are back. Actually, no, we're not back. This is the first time we are in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, and as you can see, we are still loading. We're on 97%. It's been on 97% for about 40 minutes. So we are sat here waiting. I did actually get into the simulator. I managed to load all okay, and then I realized half of the planes that I should have are not there. I've got the premium deluxe edition, so you know the Cessna 152, all of that good stuff was not there. So I thought I'd restart, thinking that this load screen was downloading and installing the sim. Turns out it is just a load screen for the sim, and therefore when I restarted I had to do everything again. And that was about an hour ago, so I'm still waiting. I thought I'd start the stream. We can start chatting. Of course, if you have any suggestions, do let me know. But as soon as we get into the sim, we will start checking it all out. I did manage to have a look at the UI and the settings and stuff like that. Looks pretty good so far. The UI is very nice and smooth, I have to say. In Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, the UI was always slightly laggy for me and stuttery, but it was, super smooth in 2024. We'll see how it is when we actually load into the sim. But as expected, lots of server issues. So yeah, just waiting at the moment, really. Hey, Skittles, welcome. Stuck at 97%, absolutely. And I know many people are. Hey, Leaf, welcome. Happy to be there together with all of you. Happy to be there together. Yeah. Welcome, Leaf. Yep, just waiting, but we can have a little chat. Chill out a little bit. But today, essentially, for the stream, what I'm planning at the moment is we're just gonna, pretty much by viewer request, we'll look at some various planes. So I do want to try out the Cessna 152 first, just because I fly that in real life. So that'll be an interesting one. And then we'll check out some of the aircraft. The A400M, the A330, Saab 340 I want to check out as well. And then I think we'll probably hop in one of the faster aircraft or aerobatic aircraft and do some flying around like the Grand Canyon or something like that. But again, if you have suggestions, do let me know. At the moment, just waiting. Hopefully the music isn't too loud. If it is, do let me know. Brain physics are better this year. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I want to try the 152 first, because obviously I know how the 152 flies in X-Plane. I know how it flies in real life. And I did have a play around with the 152 in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 earlier. So I've got a good feel. For the 152 in all the sims, I can make a pretty decent comparison. I really hope this won't take long. I was hoping it would be done for the stream, but I guess not. Just say loading unusually long. But yeah, I just hope that this time when we are loading, we'll actually have all the aircraft, because I only had about 15 aircraft when I loaded in, and there should obviously be a lot more than that having the premium deluxe edition. But we'll see. I've not set up any controls. I've had a very brief look at the graphic settings, but currently just set it to high. We can play around with that later. We can show off the new controls and all that sort of stuff. Maybe we'll do a couple of flight school flights or missions and stuff. The Vision jet does look cool. We might have to try that one out. Hey, Minnow, welcome. Weather and auras look good. You know what? From this video, on this load screen, the graphics do look nice, I have to say. But let's see what it's like actually in the sim. I'm hoping photogrammetry is better, because my photogrammetry in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 has always been pretty bad. So I hope the photogrammetry is a little bit better for me. Do you think physics are going to be as good as X-Plane 12? I don't know. Reason for that is I've spoken to some people who, had the alpha, and I know it's an alpha, so we have to, you know, take it with a pinch of salt. But they are also real world pilots, and they have said that it's improved on 2020, but not as good as X912 yet in terms of the physics. But we'll see. Hopefully, it is improved. Like I said, if we can, we'll take up the Cessna 152. I can make a pretty good comparison since I do fly that in the real world as well. So we'll see. Has anyone made it past the second download? 97%, been 97% for a long time. Yeah, this is my second time loading. I loaded in first time. Took about an hour, but you know, I loaded in fine. This is the second time, and it's stuck on 97%. So, I honestly have no idea how long this is going to take, really. Soon for my 2020, I'm going to buy 2024 soon, but internet is a big thing for Microsoft Flight Sim. Yes, it looks like a lot of stuff is streamed. I mean, I downloaded it from Steam, and it was an 8 gig download, sorry, and then it was 11 gig once it, you know, actually finished the install. So it's a very, very small install at the moment. A lot of it does seem to be streamed. But yeah, still waiting. I don't know how other content creators are getting on at the moment. Looks like most of them are still waiting. Yeah, everyone's still waiting, it looks like. So everyone is just here streaming, waiting for it to load at the moment. I feel like they focus too much on the canyon. Like, just focus on things no one really cares about. Canyons, maybe the European Alps, very good scenery, but what. I think they just focus on canyons a bit for the showcases because it's a US-based company and that sort of thing. It does look like the terrain improvements are more focused towards bush flying and GA flying and stuff like that. You know, all the little rocks and 3D grass and stuff is very, very cool, but I don't think it's going to affect airliner, you know, flying too much, I would presume. But we'll see, you know. Like, for example, these rocks on screen right now, you know, you're not going to be seeing those at 40,000 foot, so. There is a new flight planning software, so let's see if we can find that and take a look at that. That went live as well, apparently. So let's take a look if I can actually find it. Which I can't at the moment. Oh, there it is, flight planner. All right. So, oh, do I have to sign in? Right, let me sign in on the second monitor here. All right, I think we're in. All right. Looks like we're in. This is a new flight planner. Got the day-night lines here. That's cool. So let's see. IFR low. So we've got IFR high, IFR low. Does that actually change anything? VFR. Okay, that's cool. Still on 15% activated packages. Was wondering if you had gone through the same thing. Looks like yes. So I actually did manage to load in Ken. It took about an hour, but I loaded in. Mine actually got to 20% and then jumped all the way to 100% instantly. And then I restarted the sim, and it's been going through the this whole sort of process again. And it's stuck at 97% right now. Why everyone is stuck at 97%, I have no idea. I have no idea. So looks like, well, I've just had to fill some information on my Discord. Looks like we should reload. Okay. So looks like we're gonna have to reload the sim here if it gets stuck above 90%. So let me do that now. That is a slight issue, but we'll take a look at the flight planning thing. So I guess I Alt F4. Let me do this. All right. And I'm going to just reload FS 2024 here. Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. All right. Might actually just have to do it on my second screen. All right, there we are. Yeah, so apparently if you're stuck after 90%, restart is what is the current advice given. Oh, hey, Q8 Pilot is here on the stream. Q8, welcome. How's it going? I'm very good. I'll be better when Microsoft Flight Sim actually loads for me. But yeah, here we are. I think everyone is in the same boat. All the other content creators seem to be just waiting on Microsoft Flight Sim to load here. Yes, Q8. Yeah, absolutely. Seems like the faster loading time has not been kept. I'll be interested to see how much of this is server issues, and if it will die down. You know, once the release hype has died down a bit. But there it is. But let's look at the Flight Planner, the new one that is with Flight Simulator 2024. So we take a look through here. Looks like we've got airports and METAR conditions. So let's zoom in. Let's go to my local EGNX. And let's see here. What do we have? So we can click on it, and we have some information here. Oh, Kuwait, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate that. I really, really do appreciate that. Right, so looks like here we have longest runway, transition altitude, elevation, coordinates, magnetic variation. That's useful. It is actually 0 degrees. We are pretty, you know, we're fairly north up here in the UK, if that makes sense. So magnetic variation is so incredibly small, we approximate it to 0 degrees. That's very nice. I do like that feature. Useful for VFR stuff. METAR, runway in use 27. And so let's look at the METAR, because I am very close to East Midlands right now. So on the 19th at 1750 Zulu, so that is 20 minutes ago, got wind 310 at 7, seems about right, cav okay, and it's 1 degree with dew point of -1. It did actually snow earlier today here, so it is a cold, miserable day in the UK, as per usual. And QNH 1002, low pressure as you'd expect with weather such as this. And Q8 Pilot, welcome to CUDA First Officer. Welcome to the CUDA Club. And as always, your support is very much appreciated, both as a member and as a moderator on the channel. So runway, this is also very nice. We've got a nice visualization of our crosswind and tailwind. Designation, surface type, dimensions. True bearing, slope, elevation. Nice stuff. And you can switch your runways there. And then we got frequencies, which you can copy. Good stuff. Looks like we then have charts. Gonna check on this. 7%. Fantastic. So we apparently have all of these charts. So let's look at... And these are Lido charts, as far as I know, not Jefferson, like we're used to with Navigraph. But this is, again, nice for those of you who maybe don't have a Navigraph subscription. You get all these charts completely for free. But Navigraph is a must-have in my opinion. Really, really is. Arrival. So if we go to the... let's see, yeah, the Hemel 1 Echo. And let's look at this. So the layout is a bit different to what I'm used to, but it all looks correct from what I can tell here. Nice stuff. Approach chart. So shall we do ILS 27? Just having a look. Hey Leaf, welcome. Thank you very much, guys. And approach charts. You know, these Lido charts look nice. We'll have to learn the layout of them, but they do look quite nice. They're quite modern compared to Jefferson charts, it looks like. Apparently, a lot of people do actually prefer Lido charts, which is interesting. And then we got MISC. This looks like it's minimums for radar vectoring. Procedures. So if we do this, and you can, of course, you can center it, you can rotate it, and zoom, all that good stuff. So we got a nice visualization of the different procedures here for both runways. Nice. This is all very similar to Navigraph. And oh, Leaf, you've done it again, my friend. 10 gifted memberships. Guys, if you did get a membership from Leaf, please do go ahead and say thank you. He's been incredibly generous. And he's very often very generous. So Leaf, thank you very much for your support. I really do appreciate it. And so we got approaches. Although it's gone all white at the moment. Let's try that again. Right, where's East Midlands? Here's East Midlands. So, procedures and approach. Yeah, okay. So approaches might be breaking the planner. Let's try Heathrow. Have you tried physics yet? I've not, because we've not loaded in to the actual simulator yet. So we're just taking a look at the flight planning system. This is just on the browser, planner.flightsimulator.com. Sign in with your Xbox account, and you get access to all of this for free, as far as I can tell. Now, my question is, do you have to purchase Microsoft Flight Sim to get access to this, or is this just free to anyone? Is my question. It does say Microsoft Flight Sim 2024, but I wonder if it's also you can use it for 2020. I don't know. So, okay, approaches works at Heathrow, so maybe that was just something to do with East Midlands approaches. And then we do have weather as well, and TAF as well. Good stuff. So let's see what else we have here. So you can disable, short airports, METAR conditions. Let's turn all of this on. And now we have all our, nav aids, airways, VORs, localizers, all of this good stuff. Is this partnered with Navigraph? No, it's completely separate, as far as I know. Nothing to do with Navigraph. How long was the download? So, I got it on Steam, Premium Deluxe Edition. The initial download on the Steam launcher was only about 20 minutes for me. It was an 8GB download, and then I loaded into Microsoft Flight Sim, and it was greeted with this screen once I logged in. It was stuck on this for about an hour. it got to 20% and then jumped all the way to 100% on my first load. I loaded in and didn't have half the aircraft I should have had with a premium deluxe edition. So I thought, I'm going to restart. I didn't know it was going to take all this time again. So I restarted and yeah, had to reload everything. And then we got stuck at 97%. So we've restarted here. Hopefully we can actually load. So I did load into Microsoft Flight Sim. And then my fault, I decided to restart the sim to see if I can get all my planes. And now we're just stuck loading essentially. So the initial download didn't take long. It's the loading in, which is taking a long time. And I hope that it's, you know, sort of sorts itself out as the hype dies down a bit. You know, it's just released like 2 and a bit hours ago, so I was expecting the service to be slow. So we've got nav aids, waypoints as well, airspace as well. You can change the altitude range up to 10,000 foot. And then we have restricted airspaces as well. So look at this. There's military zones over here. This will be, yeah, so this will be due to Coningsby, Waddington, and then Coningsby. Where's Coningsby? It's this one, I think, isn't it? No, that's Cranwell. Where's Coningsby? It's a pretty major RAF base in the UK. Somewhere over here. Barkston Heath. Yeah. But anyway, these are all military zones here, which is quite nice to see. More down here, this will be due to Bryce. So Fairford, is this Bryce Norton? Yeah, there's Bryce Norton. Alright, so, right. Airspaces, restricted airspace, measurements. Not entirely sure how that works, but we'll try that out soon. Cloud cover. And not getting anything on just yet. Do I have to play it? You can play it back, which is nice. Oh yeah, there we are. There's the cloud cover. It's a bit dim. You can't really see it too much, but it's there. So accurate precipitation. Yeah, there's all the precipitation. We did have rain earlier today. Welcome everyone who's joined the stream. Hey, Mint Mellow, welcome. How's it going? So the Microsoft Flight Sim Flight Planner only works for people who have Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. I see. Okay, that does make sense. So precipitation, wind barbs. I think we'll have to zoom in for this one a little bit potentially, and we'll do surface winds. If we play that, let's see if we have anything. Seems everybody's loading in now. All right. So let's monitor this. Hopefully it's okay, but we'll see. I'm not seeing wind barbs at the moment. And then we have, so it's a day-night line that you can... Yeah, that's a day-night line. Fantastic. Right, so into the actual planning then. That's just the map. Can you... looks like there's some controls over here which aren't working at the moment for me. But anyway, so we can go to the flight planning stage. And let's just pick the 737. Oh, there's a BBJ variant. That's cool. So this is a default 737, as far as I can see. So let's pick that. Go to route, and we're not going to fly this route. This is just for testing. Let's just do something I know quite well. So we can do East Midlands to... Oh, okay. So East Midlands, we add the departure. So it's given us runway 27, and we can do the let's just say the Daventry 3 November. So we'll select that. And then I think if we add a destination, will it autofill the rest of the route is my question. And it's right. It looks like even the flight plan has been overloaded at the moment. Let's see. Right, 10% on that. So let's try that again then. So 737 suggested routes. Okay, so if we add an origin, add the destination, and that seems to be not working. Looks like it's got to reload. There we are. Okay. What does BBJ mean in 737 BBJ? That BBJ is a private 737, essentially. Business jet, I believe. Boeing business jet is what it stands for. People are reloading at the moment. Yeah, I reloaded just after we started a stream. So let's see here. Let's try a different aircraft then. So let's just go 320 Neo. We've got PAX and VIP, okay. And I guess we'll try a different route then. Let's do Heathrow, JFK, maybe, something like that. Just as a test. And then if we go to suggested and click that, will it... All right. So this is the flight planning that comes with Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 on the browser, not in the app itself. So we have a route. I guess I need to select a departure still. So we'll select that one. Okay. So now it's it's doing strange things. So let's see. What's it doing here? So it's flying here, going to CPT 8, and then it's going back to LON. So I think we need to remove some of these. So let's remove that. Yeah, it's a good alternative if you don't have Navigraph. Oh, you can drag. So can I click on that and just right click and delete? Measure distance. So we want to get rid of, because it's doubled up our waypoints for our departure here. So we want to get rid of that one. Where is it? There it is. Remove that. And hopefully that all joins up. That is, I was going to say better. Now this, so it's going from CPT to Lindy to Norrie to CPT. And then there. Okay, it's visualized it a little bit strangely here. So that's interesting. Ah, so it's going from CPT8. So we need to get rid of these. Okay, right. So you gotta play with it a little bit. Although I guess as more people generate routes, it should get better and better at generating routes, right? Will it learn from itself? There we are. That's better. Okay. And then I guess we can go to let's see here, arrival at JFK and do our star. So 3-1 left, what's it going to give us? Oh, there they are. Oh yeah, look at how look how big the stars are in the US. So I think, can we just do that and click add? Changing airports. Oh no, I don't want to change airports. Yes, it's okay so far, but it's not as easy as using SimBrief and Navigraph, for sure. So let's go with that. But it's going to double up all the waypoints again, isn't it, I think? I have tried to reload, yeah, it's on 15%, so we're just going to have to give it a minute. Hopefully it doesn't get stuck on 97%. Come on. Doesn't want to add it. I guess let's select an ILS approach then. Would that work at least? No. Okay, so it's a little bit buggy, but that's the sort of basics of it. You can change the flight details. Ooh, you can change your ETOPS. So you can change your ETOPS. And you can change some stuff here. So your reg, your airline. You can actually select a few different airlines. Looks like you can select the bigger airlines. Flight number, call sign, the date, the off block time, equipment, and then remarks. You can do your fuel payload. And then you have, yeah. If we go to options. There we are. And there's kneeboard. Okay. For saved charts. Burn is in. Oh, fantastic. Brilliant. 16%. So that is the yeah, that button doesn't work either. So that is the flight planning software. I'll have a play around with this. From what I've seen, just right now, I do still think SimBrief and Navigraph is probably going to be the way to go. But this is pretty good for if you don't want to fork out for Navigraph, you do get charts and stuff, so that's nice for sure. Do get a nice sort of world map display here. Oh, pretty good stuff. All right. So we'll just wait for this to load now. It's taking its sweet time. Like I said before, if you have any suggestions for when we do load in, do let me know. I want to try and cover as much as I can. And I'll be doing all the configuration on stream, graphics and controls and all that good stuff, because I've not done any of that yet. Yeah, we will just be waiting, I guess, for now, unfortunately. In the meantime, what are you guys most excited for in 2024? We probably will do a stream just looking at the missions. I know it's more game-like than simulator, but we'll still check it out, 17%. So last time it got to 19% and then jumped all the way to 90 and then, you know, completed and we loaded in. Let's see what happens. Hopefully the same sort of thing happens. But we'll see here. I do still have my Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 installed, so I've not changed anything with that. There we are, there we are. See how it jumps? As long as we don't get stuck on 97%, I think we'll be okay. So let's see. There we are. All right. Let's click start. So I did do the character selection stuff already. And as you can see, the globe moves around a little bit strange. But the menu, here is the menu then. So we've got photographer, activities, career, challenge league, and free flight. First thing I'm going to do is, let me just check. Are all my planes here? Right. Big one. Is the 152 in here? Because I fly the Cessna 152 in real life. Nope. One. I think the search is a bit... Oh, that's why. Yes, we have the 152. Alright, so I've got all my planes now. Lovely. And let's load in and see here. So, we've got default aerial advertising, the Lycoming 0235, and it's got a grand total of 110 horsepower. Yes, the 152 is so underpowered. It really is underpowered, even in real life. But that all looks correct. Looks like you can buy more liveries. Yeah, we won't be doing that for a while at least. Fuel. I'm gonna make it a similar sort of weight. So let's see. So we got max. Yeah, I think half is pretty good. So we'll just go with that. Identification. You know what? We can change this. That is the registration of the first aircraft I soloed, the real life Cessna 152. And we'll just use that for now. Obviously, it doesn't matter too much, so we'll save and exit. And all right, so if we go save and back, how does... All right, so now we're in the main menu, what we know and love. We can change the time. So let's see. So, ooh. So if we go to... Right, there's a lot here. We have filters. Points of interest, traffic. All of that good stuff. And then we got... Alright, so there's different map views as well. So this is pretty standard Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. We got blended view, which I don't know what that does. And then we got satellite view, which I like. So we'll keep it on satellite view. And looks like there's a... Yeah, so Star Airport or POI. So it looks like we got some starred airports. And it looks to me like the starred handcrafted airports are the same. As in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Raggy, really at the moment you just have to wait. I did have to reload a few times, but eventually I got in. Please show PC-24. Absolutely, yes, we will show the PC-24. We'll show a few different aircraft. I'm going to do the 152 first, because like I said, I fly it in real life. So I'm very interested to see how it flies. And we'll go to my airfield I fly at. Fuel box. This looks right. The fuel box is not there. It's over. The fuel box is over here. But anyway, that's minor. Let's spawn somewhere Set as departure, switch panels. Okay, I don't know what that does. Too much. EFB. You can access AFB from in here. We'll do this when we load into the aircraft. We'll take a look at that AFB. So let's start the flight for the first time ever in Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing. Gulham Abib. There's it's a pretty nice load in. Oh, and it's nighttime, isn't it? So we'll we'll change that. Oh, we've got the war crown. Okay. Can I? No. All right. So we guess we're gonna have to do a war crown at night, or can I access from the EFB? Oh, there we are. So we have active pause EFB, the camera menu, which looks to be the same as Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. So we'll take a look at that. Oh, you can do controls from here now. All right. Weather. So let's just make it daytime. Clear skies. Flight control replay is there as well. And then we have some settings. All right. I guess let's do the walk around. And so I think, yeah, we can walk around like this. So let's have a look. We'll set up the Tobii eye tracker as well. Hopefully that will all work off the bat. Oh, I think my Tobii eye tracker is already on. Let me just check this real quick. So settings currently, graphic settings are just on high end. I've not messed around with those, but we will do fairly soon. And I've made all the assistants stuff how I like it, you know, so all pretty realistic. But here we have the brand new controls. So we're on aircraft. And let's set a couple of these up then. So I don't know why velocity 1 rudder pedals are here twice. But let's just set these up. Not control trimming, primary. And rudder axis. Apply to all aircraft, set as default. So I'm going to set this as default and apply to all aircraft because the rudder pedals are going to be the same no matter what, right? And this profile is going to be Cessna 152. So, how do I view this? Tweak action curve. So it's not actually moving. Joystick L axis C. What is that? Rudder axis. Joystick L axis C. Do I have to enable the correct one? Let's see here. That says wrong device. Okay. Scan cancelled. So, maybe we have to go to this one. Maybe that's why. Maybe it's on this one. Wrong device. All right. You know, rudder axis. Let's just set it and hope it works in the sim. Throttle quadrant. So we need to go to... so there's filters. Assigned, essential, and none. So can I just go to throttle? Auto throttle, we just want throttle axis. Is there just a normal throttle axis? I guess we'll do throttle 1 axis. Do I have to do this every single time? I don't want to apply this to all, it will be default. So there's no 152. Okay. There's no preview of the actual of it moving though. Which is why I'm not convinced it's actually working. Let me just try this. Let's is it control? Oh no. Oh, so control C crouches you? Oh, so does C. Right. And there's my cursor. Hold to lock. So you can, yeah, so you can drag it like we normally do. So is the other side moving as well? It is, and so is the yoke inside. That's accurate. Shocks remove. I guess we examine the tire. And then the landing gear. And this tire. Interesting. Oh. Alright, I clicked Shift C by accident, but I guess we're in the plane now. So, right, I need to check my Tobii eye tracker, don't I? Let's see here. So controls, Tobii eye tracking, and then how do I go to the settings for this? Oh no, I think it crashed. I think it has crashed. And it crashed. Fantastic. We will be reloading. Amazing. Thank you very much, Microsoft Flight Sim. Well, we're gonna have to let this reload here. I really hope it doesn't take too long. We've not even managed to get in the air yet. Yeah, we will reload. I really hope this doesn't take too long. Minor, I don't know how long the reload is going to take. I really have no idea. I hope it's quick. But let's see. I think it's going to make me do that whole loading again. Which is incredibly unfortunate. I said in my Discord earlier that it's going to crash and we're going to have to reload. And look what happened. I just want to get in the air, to be completely honest with you. Yeah, that's what I want to know as well, Bo. I don't think it's going to be, to be completely honest. But we'll see, once we get in the air. That's why I wanted to try the Cessna 152 first, because I fly it in real life. So, we're going to have to wait all over again for the loading. Hopefully it doesn't continue crashing. If it does, then I'll just have to reschedule the stream for tomorrow, really, because I don't want to just be streaming the loading screen for hours, you know. Still having trouble here. Get stuck at various places. Now seeing a lot of the same on. Yeah, there is a lot of getting stuck at the same places at the moment. It's very, very common. It looks like it's sort of a luck based. It seems like if you actually get in or not. Yeah. Well, from what I could tell there, I really didn't know if the control calibration stuff was working. It didn't look like it, to be honest, and then the game crashed anyway, so. Servers are down. Right. That is fantastic. So they're already down. Who would have thought that the Microsoft Flight Sim servers would go down on the first day? Who would have thought? This was expected. I didn't expect it to be quite as bad as this. I kind of thought it'd take a long time to load, but once I'm in, it should be okay. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Minor. Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to get in the air, but I don't want to just be streaming a loading screen for 3 hours, you know? It'd be quite boring. Let's see how quick the servers can come back. Calum, I presume other content creators having the same issues right now? Yeah. Let me, I'll just hop into Blue Games' stream for a little bit. So Blue Games crashed as well. Fantastic. Looks like a very common issue. This is why I was skeptical about so much being streamed via the cloud. Sure, it's great not having stuff on your actual PC, but I'd rather give up storage space. You know, X-Plane, I have terabytes of orthos. I don't mind having, you know, external drives and all that sort of stuff, but it means it works and it doesn't rely on an internet connection. And then you have issues, you know, with Microsoft Flight Sim. Servers go down and suddenly that's it. No one can use the sim worldwide. Especially on days like today. And imagine when there's major updates or when, you know, Phoenix officially update their planes for 2024. That's going to, you know, probably kill servers as well. Hey, Wycliffe. Welcome, my friend. Ken, yeah, absolutely. It was completely. I really did think this was going to happen, and I think a lot of people were joking about it as well, saying, "Yeah, the Microsoft servers are not going to be working at all." And it definitely looks like that's the case. Again, I wasn't expecting it to be this bad. I did think within a few hours I'd be able to actually get in, and I thought once I'm in and the aircraft is downloaded, it should be okay, and I'll be able to, you know, fly around. It is just very unfortunate that we crashed. Did everyone crash at the same time then because the servers went off? That's not good. In 2020, when the servers go off, you just go offline, right? It just tells you you're offline and you don't have scenery streaming, but you can still fly your plane. So, yeah, this is what I was skeptical about. If it improves, great. I really do hope they can make improvements, because on big release days, like when the A380 release for, you know, fly-by-wire, you know, these kind of events are going to really harm servers. Leaf, absolutely, yes. The competition is always good. Competition is good. Definitely. You know, I when it comes to X-Plane 12 and Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 at least, I do enjoy both sims. You know, sure, I spend most of my time in X-Plane and a lot of my content is X-Plane based. And that's also because, you know, Microsoft Flight Sim, there are plenty of content creators out there doing stuff for Microsoft Flight Sim. You know, I think about 15 different videos dropped yesterday on YouTube about preparing for Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. So, you know, they've sort of got all that stuff covered. X-Plane is not as covered. There's, you know, less content creators covering X-Plane stuff. But X-Plane is, yeah, my main sim. But I do enjoy Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. You know, I've got well over 1,000 hours in there. Done a lot of flying. I enjoy it. The graphics are great, you know. Just for certain things, I do prefer X-Plane. On Xbox Series X, the game was fully downloaded. I set up everything, but when it came to my airport, it crashed. Now back to downloading again. Yep, that's exactly what has happened to me. Yeah, Minor, there's a lot of challenges and missions, and even in Microsoft Flight Sim 2020, you know, when the Top Gun DLC, when that came out, it was cool. I spent a couple of hours on it, you know, not as a sim, but it's a game thing. I did a couple of the challenges, never really touched it again. Not my cup of tea. My cup of tea is, you know, proper simming, realistic flights. Missions are cool, don't get me wrong, but I like X-Plane is a sandbox sim, I like to say. It's the same, you load it up, there's no missions, there's, you know, a basic flight score, but you just load up, you do what you want. It's as simple as that, which is what I like. And X-Plane is very customizable as well. Even by, you know, add-on developers, they can add so much into X-Plane and change so much. They can really get their add-on working exactly how they want. Unfortunately, Microsoft Flight Sim has more limitations. Hey Raul, welcome. How's it going? So, still on 0%, not looking good. Servers are definitely down, it looks like, but I was expecting, hopefully they come back. Oh, is Captain Canada in? Oh no, Captain Canada is not in, okay. Blue Games is not in, EasyJet Sim Pilot is not in. Yeah, lots of people struggling at the moment. Looks like V1 is actually on at the moment. Maybe servers aren't completely dead. Yeah, it looks like some people are in, some people are not. Yes, this is the loading screen for Microsoft Flight Sim 2024. I have been looking at this for the past 4 hours at the moment. We've got into the sim twice. First time I restarted, second time it crashed, so... Yeah, not entirely sure what's happening with these servers. Maybe we give it a restart here, I guess. So I've closed Microsoft Flight Sim. I'm still hearing the Microsoft Flight Sim music. Oh, there we are. It stopped. Okay. Let's try this again for the, what is it, fourth or fifth time? Nice load screen anyway, at least for the first 4 hours. Yeah, it's a decent load screen. Um, nice, you know, cinematic videos, but, you know, I don't want to be looking at a load screen. I would much prefer just a static load screen like X-Plane if it means that it's going to load quicker. I would much prefer that than a fancy loading screen. But let's see. Oh, interesting. Logging queue. Too many users trying to connect at the same time. Okay. Well, here's another issue. Irish Wolf has the same message. All right, we're gonna persevere here. We'll try till what time is it? 7 o'clock. We'll try for another half an hour to an hour. And if it still doesn't work, I will probably have to end the stream, unfortunately. And we'll try again tomorrow, I guess. Yes, Ken. Yeah, I was stuck on 0% language. Let's see here. I'm gonna try and persevere. We'll give it a bit of time. We can just have a nice chat in the meantime. Got some decent music actually. It's nice chill music from Microsoft Flight Sim. Some blue games. This is funny. So he's changed his title to Microsoft Flight Sim 2024 live 90% loading screen. Yeah, we might just have to wait, and maybe we'll come back a little bit later on. I will have to see. Yeah, leaf app. Yeah, not much we can do, unfortunately. It's one of those things. It was expected. Maybe we were all a bit too optimistic with setting our streams for 2 hours after the loading. I think Flight Deck 2 Sim set his stream for tomorrow. I think that's a bit. That was a good idea, maybe, rather than setting the streams straight away. Yeah, very few seem to be fully in. Leaf, yeah, absolutely. And then once you get in, and then it crashes, and you got to reload it. Yeah. This is why I did not delete Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. I just hope that this is all due to, you know, obviously the hype and the fact it just released and stuff. I really do hope this stuff gets fixed, because if these kind of issues persist for months, then it's not going to be good at all. I mean, we've been streaming an hour now and have shown very, very little. See, I was planning on doing some videos as well later on, you know, setting up controls and graphics and that sort of stuff, getting them out early, but if I can't even get into the sim at all, I can't make any videos. Wonder if 2020 still works since I can't play 2024. Potentially, I guess, yeah. 2020 should work. I presume they're on different servers. If they're on the same servers, that's going to be an even bigger issue. Hey Rand, welcome. Yeah, too many folks trying to get in. That's the actual, that's Microsoft Flight Sim. That's the stream Microsoft Flight Sim, not YouTube side. We can't actually get into the simulator, which is an issue. Server's been so backed up. Yeah, it wasn't this bad earlier. You know, I did actually get into the sim before I even started streaming. But made the fatal mistake of restarting. Ah, Rand, okay, I got you. Yeah, so we're gonna wait, see if we can actually get in. If not, either reschedule the stream for later on. Although it's 7 o'clock in the evening here, I don't want to stream too late. If not, we'll do it tomorrow, I guess. We don't seem to have too much of a choice. Good old Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, we expected it. We expected it, to be fair. I didn't think it'd be this bad, but this is the problem with having everything hosted on servers and such. When they go down, it you know, causes big issues. At least on X-Plane, you know, you don't even need an internet connection with X-Plane, which is what I really like about it. Not that I ever, you know, I'm always online anyway when I'm playing X-Plane, but yeah, it's nice that you know, if your internet is, if you're having issues, you can still at least be flying on X-Plane. US is awake now, adds to the burden. Yeah, but on the flip side, Asia is asleep. And you know, massive population in Asia, so it might be even worse in the morning when Asia wakes up and tries it. Captain Canada having the same issue. Yeah, I looked on YouTube through some content creators. Looks like everyone's having issues other than, looks like V1 Sim was in. So that's good. V1 Sim, of course, a fantastic streamer as well. Real World A320 pilot. Learned a lot from him. But yeah, lots of other streamers seem to be having issues as well. Yeah, Leaf, that's a good idea. What should we do, guys? Would you guys like to wait a little bit longer? Like I said, I'm happy to wait. Or do we just call it a day and say we'll do it tomorrow? That being said, if you are in my Discord, if I manage to get it working later on after we end this stream, I'll do a stream in Discord. Although there might be a limit to how many people can join there. True gamers don't sleep when new games come out. Let's see. Pull the pin. Yeah, it might be. This doesn't look like it's going anywhere, to be completely honest. Hey, Captain Alex, welcome. Just checking that same numbers look to be the same as most evenings. Yeah, I think a lot. I've seen a lot of people just stick to 2020 as well, and explain, to be honest. All right, guys. Yeah, I think we're gonna pull the plug here. I don't think it's gonna work. If things start to come back within an hour or two, then I will stream again on YouTube. Obviously, it won't be scheduled. I'll just go live. So you know, do make sure you have notifications and stuff on in case I do go live again later. If it's going to be too late, I'll stream tomorrow. I'll be streaming tomorrow anyway, to be fair. So yeah, I think I'm probably going to call it a day. I've got a lot of uni work to get done anyway, so I'll get that done. In the meantime, university work is actually on X-Plane, so so that works out quite well. It's a hobby and work at this point, so yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Again, nothing we can really do. We just have to wait and see. So I'll end the stream here. Thank you for those of you who did join, and again, thank you to the mods. Leaf, your donation was very, very generous, and it was nice to see our good friend Q8 Pilot here as well for a little bit. So yeah, thank you for those who did join. It was a nice chat, at least. Maybe we'll be back later. Maybe we'll be back tomorrow. Who knows? So good luck. Hopefully some of you guys can actually get on and try it out. Do leave your thoughts either in the comments here or in my Discord. I think there'll be a pretty long conversation going on in Discord for a while. But anywho, I'll see you guys later or tomorrow, and have a nice evening.